Are you on a forklift?
Yeah.
You are a son of a bitch.
Un saluto a
Hey.
tutti.
Ciao, Juventini. Welcome back to the AJC. Very, very special Sunday, July 9th edition. And this is with our friend Mirko Di Natale. Mirko, how are you doing today, my friend?
Ciao Juvecast, ciao all Juventini of watching this broadcast, and ciao Alberto. How are you? I'm fine,
Uh,
and I'm very appreciate to be here with you in this Sunday evening here and Sunday morning from you. But
yeah, absolutely. We're
I don't
always happy.
understand. I don't understand make a broadcast in 5:30 p.m. is
Yeah.
crazy for me. It's crazy.
Yeah, Miracle always it always you think you call me crazy because at 5:30 a.m. my time, but that's what I got to do. The wife, the kids, they're sleeping and we can get down to business here. We're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you for taking the time to join us, everybody in the live chat. We've got Miracle for around 45 minutes.
Thank you
We're
for
going to
you.
try to get as much in as possible that we can and follow along. And any questions that you have that you want in there, I will flag if they're not on our
I
kind
can
of already
I
talking.
can say two important things for me. One, my T-shirt. I'm watching.
Yes, Yazuri.
Is celebrate the World Cup in 2006. Okay, it's 9th July. Is 17th celebration. Is the 17th anniversary. And the second thing for me is the most important. Today is the birthday of the Gianluca Vialli. Okay, and my dream is. The tournament with Juventus, Chelsea, Cremonese, and Sampdoria for honorate Gianluca. For me, will be a great thing, and I hope this tournament, this friendly tournament, can be realized. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So it was an easy decision for me what shirt to wear today. Vialli was my childhood when I started following
Okay.
Juventus. Him, Ravanelli, Baggio, then it became Del Piero. He is gone. This is the first birthday of his we celebrate while he is up above, but he will never be forgotten. So, auguri to Capitano, okay? And now, yeah, the Azzurri too, the World Cup victory. Who can
Former
forget
captain.
that?
Exactly. Exactly.
Incredible. Now, we got to get to business. We got a lot of business to talk about. First off, let's start with the business done because you always talk, and we're going to talk a lot about the Mercato and the moves we're going to make. But you are also Juventino and a fan, and I want to know from your perspective the business that is done. Milik resigning, Rabiot renewal, and bringing in Timothy Weah and Juntoli. How do you feel about the business they've already completed as a fan, Mirko?
I think that Juventus have done a good job in this moment because Rabiot, Milik was the deal not easy to complete, especially Rabiot. And with Rabiot, Manna and all management have done a greatest work in my opinion, because in this moment Juventus have to need every single player that can be great to begin great this squad. And Rabiot of the last year deserve the renew in my opinion. Maybe Milik could be a great striker in this year that Juventus could be have, and Giuntoli represented the top dirigent, top player in my opinion in scrivania, come si dice? Scrivania.
Oh, for the
In
for director role, top.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, top. Okay, top, like as in the field. Okay, in
in
my
his field.
opinion,
Yeah.
because Giuntoli represented the rebuilding on Juventus, simulating in 2010 when Agnelli nominated Marotta and Paratici, and could be a great chance for Juventus with Giuntoli and with the youngest talent in this moment in this squad. Could be a rebirthing for to begin the victory and to begin the new strike. Okay, the new strike of victory.
There you go. There you go. Mirko always nervous about his English, and it's perfect. It's always good. It
Oh,
gets stronger and
he's not per.
stronger. Very,
No, he's
very
not.
good, my friend. So he just, yeah, basically, essentially, Giuntoli was the top of his field available to Juventus. So it's very, very big. Could be a big turning point for Juventus wrapping that up. Big piece of business. Now, we got questions coming in already right away. Let's just start off with this one because it's come out the most recent and everybody wants to know. Mirko, Lukaku, first question, is it even real?
No. Another question, please. No, 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 Lukaku, no. Lukaku was really concrete in 2014 and 2019. In 2019, there was an agreement with Juventus, but today, no. No agreement, no concrete news. Maybe in the last weeks, Juventus have talked with Chelsea for Vlahovic and maybe make a pool for Lukaku, but in Italy we call sondaggio pool, I think, no? And I think in this moment there are nothing of nothing. I ask about this name of Juventus of entourage of Lukaku. No,
Yeah.
no,
There you go.
nothing
There you
of
go.
concrete. Nothing of concrete.
And I think the majority of the fan base is with Dom here, where we would rather not. Okay, so there you go. Nothing with
Okay.
Lukaku there. And look at we had Mahler here that said he was getting worried. No more worries, okay? No more worries.
Ah.
I'll make it easier for everybody too. Romeo sent me this, and I like to use this as a sound clip. I told him I was gonna save it.
No, bro, that's a completely bullshit.
There you go. And now you all know, okay? Now you all know. We have this.
Is a fake news. Is a fake news. I can say with all my possibilities, fake news. The news about the agreement, okay, is fake news. That last weeks, I can say before, in my opinion, yes, maybe Juventus have talked with Chelsea, but not in 2 3 days ago. No,
There you go.
absolutely,
There you
absolutely.
go. Now, this is, I gotta say, this subscriber is very persistent. He's been asking me for a week on Marco Piazza status.
Ah,
Wh-
ah, is a good question, and Piazza tomorrow Juventus begin the new season, and have convocated many players like for example Ranocchia and Nicolussi Caviglia, and but the name of Marco Piazza don't will be tomorrow with Juventus. Marco Piazza have another year of contract with Juventus. Empoli don't renew the loan, and Juventus are searching the best solution for him. I don't I don't say if I think about the resolution with Piazza will be a very concrete for me. I We have talked about Alexandro, no, for this possibility, but I see the concrete news about the resolution with Piazza, not for Alexandro this moment, because
Okay.
Piazza is not all the plans of Juventus, and I'm sorry for this, but I think Piazza. Without infortunio, okay, infortuni, uh, could be a great striker, a great players. But this Piazza, no, this Piazza is less of good player. Okay.
Yeah. So So, Piazza, you think a termination could be in play for him?
Termination, che è stato
Yeah,
detto.
and Alexandro, you don't expect a termination. Do you think Sandro's going to be with the actual team like for 23-24 season?
Juventus don't want this, but if the entourage of Alexandro naturally don't found the right contract for him, Alexandro will be part of Juventus 2003 2004 because Allegri likes him. Allegri make the could be no riformulo. Allegri could be used Alexandro in defense of 3-5-2 with
Yeah.
the central of one of three central in this moment.
Okay. Okay. So that answer, but there's more questions coming in. We're gonna get to it, everybody. And I'm flagging them, so don't worry if you don't see me pull it up right away. Okay, we're just gonna try and go in some line here. Bonucci situation, we're hearing a lot back and forth. Is he
Okay.
actually evaluating a potential leave? Is there a divide there between Juve and Bonucci?
But for me, is the track to follow this situation because in last November I heard the rumors about a possibility of separate the route about Juventus and Bonucci. Bonucci just retiring last year, no, sorry, next year,
Yeah.
and could be a possibility. Okay, Bonucci want to stay at Juventus, but Juventus would be come posso dire, vorrebbe, te lo dico in italiano perché è un po' difficile,
Sì.
vorrebbe venire incontro a Bonucci e dire ok, se c'è la possibilità che tu possa andare a giocare in un altro club, va bene, perché ci costi tanto in questo momento. Bonucci guadagna 6 milioni e mezzo, ok? Ma
Okay.
Bonucci vuole restare alla Juventus. Ecco perché ci sono delle squadre che sono interessate a Bonucci in questo momento.
Okay, so Juventus has given him the freedom to look for interest from clubs essentially because of the cost that he's going to cost Juventus next season. But so is there interest from other teams, did you say?
Yes,
Okay.
some interest exists, but I don't know if the clubs like Sampdoria, like Lazio, like Newcastle are very reliable for him. Okay, but
Yeah.
I know that Lucci, his agent, have in his hands some interest about some club.
Okay. All right. Now, De Winter, keeping with the defense real quick. Is there a
Hmm.
good chance he's going to be with the first team next year? He's trying to push for it, right?
Uh, Today I wrote the piece about Connie. Connie has played, in my opinion, a good Europeo with Belgium, and he wants to stay in the first team this year. Connie this Wednesday will be at Continassa, and his dream, he works, and his dream naturally will be to going with Juventus in tour, no? With the tour that Juventus will do in United States this in this month. And I don't know actually what is the clearly future about Connie, because in these weeks, this week or maybe the next week, Juventus value seriously the situation about his younger player, about Connie, about Nicolussi Caviglia, about Ranocchi, about Miretti, and I think that Connie could stay at Juventus, because Juventus in this moment have many interest for another clubs. I think Monza, I think Sassuolo, I think West Ham in Premier League, I think Bayer Leverkusen in Bundesliga. Reims have shown to I've seen, not show, I've seen Coney played in San Siro in last game versus Milan in the last April, for example. But Juventus could be decide to stay in this player. For me, is a great chance in this moment. But I don't know. I don't confirm the 100% about
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so you think there's a good shot for him to be with the team next year? Okay. I want to ask you about Yildiz. Was it true that there was an offer from Fenerbahce and Juventus rejected it? Is he untouchable for Juventus?
He's untouchable, yes, he's unsellable.
Okay.
Okay, I can confirm this. But from Juventus, I haven't any confirmation about the rejected offer for him. I know that Fenerbahce, Besiktas, Benfica has showed their interest. I know that Fenerbahce showed the interest for Kenan from years. Fenerbahce last year have make an offer for him, but Kenan choose the Juventus. I know that Juventus followed the plans planified for him last year with his entourage. I know him. Tomorrow Kenan will be in Continassa. He leave with the rest with the team about the tour in USA, and he playing very probably in next gen for the first part of season. If he could be joining first team in the season, I don't know. Maybe a possibility, maybe a chance for me, because Keenan has shown very very talent, and with Uisen, with Nonge, for me, three talents have very strong in this moment in Juventus: Keenan Yildiz, Dean Uisen, and Joseph Nonge Buenda.
Yeah.
Okay,
So those are the three you see untouchable for
greatest
Juventus.
greatest talents.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's great. I'm getting excited for the U.S. tour. It would have been awesome if you could make it down, Mirko. That's okay though. Okay, next time you make it down over here to U.S. Okay.
Okay,
Let's.
okay, very very next time, eh?
Yeah. Parisi. Everybody's got this question. I see it in the live chat earlier on already. Where do we stand with Parisi? Was it just Juve kicking the tire? Were they just interested but nothing concrete? Ranocchia is close to going the other way. Where are we at with Parisi?
I can confirm it. Juventus 2 weeks ago have talked with Empoli, and have talked about Parisi and about Ranocchia. Okay, but for the situation actually, Juventus, the priority of Juventus are the giocatori da cedere, come si dice da cedere, from the leave of Arthur, McKennie, and Zakaria. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
Okay,
like,
in this moment, the priority of Juventus are there. Okay, but for Parisi, Juventus, the situation is standby, but Juventus continue to show the interest and the talking with Empoli. In
okay,
my opinion, I see Fiorentina and Torino show their interest. Fiorentina have made the official offer for him, Juventus not yet, but Juventus, more Castagno or another fullback, Juventus want Parisi, and there are an agreement with the player, okay, for the player and his agent for Parisi. With Empoli, Juventus could begin to build an agreement for him. I know that Juventus continue. Okay, this is the news in this moment. Juventus continue to follow Parisi and very strong, anche se non so come si dice, anche se in this moment is standby. Okay.
Okay, so we're on standby for the moment. So Mirko, just for the clarification for everybody out there, he's just saying that the priority right now is the sales for Juventus. They do have interest. They did have an agreement in place with Parisi, his entourage. Right now, everything's on standby, though. That's great. Everybody understands you perfectly, Mirko. Okay, look at this. Everybody loves it when you come in and join us at the AJC.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you very much.
it's I couldn't imagine myself going on a show trying to do Italian and whatnot. Okay, I speak Italian a little bit, enough to help out here. But speaking of the sales, Mirko, where do we stand on McKennie, Zaccaria? Last we heard was Zaccaria is close. West Ham, is that true?
Okay.
And
The situation
Artur,
where-
what are we gonna do with Artur?
No, the situation more hot in this moment is about Zaccaria, because the conference call between Juventus and West Ham are positive from last Tuesday, and I think that tomorrow or maximum within Wednesday, Juventus and West Ham talked again for him. And I think that there are the great chance for an agreement between these two clubs for him. Zaccaria, for West Ham initially proposed the loan with the option of buy. Juventus are always convinced that the deal for Zaccaria or the loan of obligation, okay, without the option to buy, to 18 millions with 3 or 4 millions of bonus, or the definitive selling, okay, to definitive sell about Zaccaria. This could be a real formula for him. In 2 maximum 3 days for my opinion. McKennie likes about very clubs. I'm investigating, I'm verifying to Galatasaray. At Galatasaray, for Borussia Dortmund is not very hot, but have shown his interest about the entourage of McKennie. I found 3 or 4 days ago about the situation of Celta Vigo. If Celta Vigo in Spain to sell their talent Gabri Veiga, could be reinvested the part of money for Weston McKennie is a good chance for him. And the last teams interested to McKennie could be another clubs of Premier League. McKennie want to stay in Premier League. His entourage work for him. Likes a situation could be similar for Arthur, but in Premier League I think there are 2 or 3 clubs. Could be Crystal Palace, could be Aston Villa of Unai Emery, and could be I think Wolverhampton. 3 clubs collegated of this situation of Arthur. Arthur is very strong to sell.
Yeah.
I think that Pastorello job for but Juventus and Pastorello works together works together to sell Arthur, and the one of 2 clubs just nominated. I think Aston Villa, I think Wolverhampton, I think maybe Crystal Palace could be a great chance for him.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, okay? We got to get some business moving the other direction. Now, I
Okay.
just want to remind everybody on the live, we're making great time, okay? We've got a lot in. I've got a few more here. Then we're going to get to your questions I've been flagging that are kind of outside of the normal ones we have set up here. The midfield is a huge topic for Juventus, Mirko, and the Rabiot renewal made us think that there's not the possibility of another midfielder coming in. However, we're hearing that Miretti could go out on loan, and then Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, of course. All signs point to Juventus pushing very hard. We know he has agreement in place.
I think him. Okay.
So, where are we at with that? Please tell me Rovella will not be included in a move.
Okay. Allora, I don't have any confirmation about the possible meeting between Juventus and Lazio today or the next days, but
Okay.
this is the completely denied. Okay,
Okay.
from my part, because Juventus Allegri dreams Milinkovic-Savic from many years, and Juventus are researching the best midfielder in this moment. For me, Milinkovic-Savic are the real track for Juventus. Is the real name, but no concrete news about the possible deal. Ma Juventus and Lazio are talking about Pellegrini and
Mhm.
possible swap between Milinkovic, between Pellegrini and maybe Rovella. I know that Rovella want to stay in Juventus, and Allegri want that Rovella stay at Juventus.
Okay.
The address of Mercato is infinite. I don't know if this way of telling used in from you, but in my I repeat the same the thing. Maybe is my age, okay? But I repeat the same. Le vie del mercato sono infinite, okay? Or
Yeah. The
the truth of
possibilities
today.
in the Mercado are endless. Anything can
Okay,
happen.
okay,
Yeah.
but this is the best way of thinking in my opinion. Obviously, the truth of today in calciomercato are the lies of tomorrow. Quindi le bugie le verità di oggi sono le bugie di domani.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe today is the good truth about Rovella, but tomorrow I don't know, because
Yeah.
if really Juventus and Lazio are talking about Milinkovic Savic, Lazio and Sarri want Rovella as midfield. Could be a scenario, a possible scenario. Okay.
Yeah. Man, I hope not. I hope not. Mirko, I'm going to ask you for fun because obviously you're Juventino. Would you include Rovella in a move for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic?
Is a possible scenario today, but I know that Rovella want to stay in Juventus, and Allegri want that Rovella stay in Juventus.
Yeah. If it was your decision, though, would you do it? If you were in charge? Yeah,
For
for
me.
you.
No,
Yeah.
no, because for me Rovella is a good player, and I believe in youngest talent.
Yeah.
For me, Milinkovic Savic was the optimal choice 3 or 4 years ago, not today, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm with you. I want Rovella to stay, but hey, like Mirko said, nothing concrete on a meeting because the past 2 days we've been hearing about these meetings set up. One for Monday. Today they're saying Thursday. Nothing concrete coming from Mirko on meetings for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, but there should be one coming up for Pellegrini that could maybe turn into this possibility of Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. So we have to wait. We have questions coming in about the forwards, Mirko, a lot. Vlahovic,
Mm.
Chiesa. Where do we stand? Is there still that divide there? Is it true that Giuntoli's coming in and his first task is to sort out the relationship? Is there a break in the relationship with Max Allegri and these players? What can you tell us about Chiesa and Vlahovic and where everything stands right now?
I know that both of player Chiesa and Vlahovic are not communicated nothing about their future in at Juventus, and in this moment there are many rumors for both of situation, and Juventus could be value the possible offers for him. Um, if you can ask me my opinion, okay, in my opinion, in this moment could be a Vlahovic, a Dusan Vlahovic, the real shoes of the Mercato offer, because in this Mercato, top club like Bayern Monaco, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Chelsea, maybe Tottenham, if selling Harry Kane, have not a good striker. And if Bayern will buy Kane, Bayern will have the good striker, but Tottenham could be a real chance, or the same Chelsea could be a good chance to search a striker. For example, if Mbappe will go out to PSG, PSG research who? Osimhen or Dusan Vlahovic, in my opinion. Um, in this moment, I can tell you if Juventus don't receive the good offer, Chiesa and Vlahovic stay at Juventus, because fortunately Chiesa and Vlahovic are the two top players. But and I had the news for Chiesa, Juventus considering Chiesa unsellable. But if will arrive some offers, good offers about Chiesa, Vlahovic, Bremer, Szczesny, or another players, Juventus will value that possibility.
Okay, so that's kind of in line with how I've been feeling as a fan reading everything, is that everybody's in play and they will consider if the offers are strong enough. So be interesting to see. Can you tell us, this comes in from Mark, is the news about Jonathan David being an actual target for Juventus true? Should Vlahovic leave?
I can an anticipation for you, for Juvecast. After I will interview former Juventus player, and I will demand with this player, with this former player, to comment David Juventus. Okay.
Okay.
And in my opinion, David could be a good name for Juventus. Giuntoli follow him will work it work it in at Napoli, but could be a concrete name. Only Vlahovic will go out at Juventus. First, not.
Yeah. So could be an option. Mirko's gonna know more after he interviews an ex-player that he has set up.
Before, not first, before.
Okay. Are rumors about Dybala true? Any
No.
information on Dybala whatsoever?
No. Bullshit. Another question, bullshit.
No, bro, that's a completely bullshit.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Nothing there on Dybala, everybody. Put it to rest. Mahler asking, Gonje from Verona. Has Juve been looking? Is there anything there at all?
But is the for the first time I read Ngoje with Juventus to follow on about the rumors.
So nothing.
I don't know. Honestly, okay. I don't know about this possible information.
Okay. Caio Jorge, what's his stat? Are we looking at him going out on loan, or will he be kept for next gen? What's the plans with Caio Jorge?
Juventus will value that condition, of Caio naturally. Last year, I knew that Caio Giorgi could be a new striker of next gen of under 23, but in my opinion, is very a great chance for him to go on loan in another clubs. Maybe in Brazil, but I think is very real alone in Italy for him. But depends obviously from the conditions of the guy.
There you go. There you go. Um, Mark asked again, why is Juventus not looking? We were hearing a lot of talk about trying to get a young goalkeeper throughout this season and whatnot, and now everything has died down. Is it just because obviously we have plenty of other priorities? Are they still keeping tabs on Carnesecchi at all?
Last month ago, Juventus have talked with Atalanta about Carnesecchi, but maybe in January or February of last month.
Oh, okay.
We talk about 5 or 6 months ago. Okay. Carnesecchi is very appreciated to management, Juventus management, and could be a real Gianluigi Buffon for Juventus or for another clubs. But in this moment, Juventus have two greatest goalkeeper. Have Szczesny. The contract of Szczesny will expiring in 2 years from now, and Mattia Perin. In this moment, Juventus will value every offer, like say before, and if arrive the right offer for Szczesny or for Perin, in my opinion, Juventus could be go to decide with the right past against Carnesecchi, in my opinion.
Okay. There you go. There you go, everybody. That's where stands. Carnesecchi talks are, haven't happened for a while, but the situation right now, we have who we have. We got to wait and see. Tarak asks, left foot center back. So we've been hearing about Hermoso. There was Laporte and whatnot. Is that just if a center back leaves? Are they looking to help now?
Hermoso no, because his agent denied me officially, and
There you go.
do you remember the short interview with his agent 2 weeks ago? Laporte could be a chance because for Manchester City the player is in selling, and could be a good chance only if Juventus to sell one or two players in that part of field. Okay.
Yeah.
Other names concrete, no, because the major priority for Juventus this moment are about another part of field. I think that the substate of Di Maria, for example, the fullback, right, could be, I don't know, Paesi, Costagna, and Olm, and another players, and a midfield. But the center back, I know, maybe the thing of the next month in August, when Juventus would be arrive with 2 or 3 players in more from now.
Okay. This one comes in from Antonio, and it's an Italian for you, Mirko. There you go. Zaniolo non te secondo voi chi arriverà?
Zaniolo want to join Juventus, and he says, telling Gazzetta dello Sport some weeks ago, okay, but no negotiate concrete with Galatasaray in this moment. Very interest from Juventus, yes, absolutely, but no negotiate. Juventus have talked with Galatasaray from many players. I think Sacha Boey, the fullback. I think Nelson, the center back, for example, but talked with Zaniolo, but Galatasaray for him want at least 30 millions of euros, and is the very very conspicuous as the price. Juventus could be spend this price or for Zaniolo or for example Mirko Savic. Okay.
Yeah.
And Gnonto, I haven't any rumors about him, but Juventus showed the interest about many players like Gnonto, but no,
Yeah. Nothing.
it's like
Okay.
Zaniolo, non negotiate concrete. Exactly.
Okay. Can you touch on Domenico Berardi? Is the interest true? Is Juve looking at him as a potential player for us?
But in this moment, I ask from two sources, one in Juventus and one of his entourage, and both of my source deny this possibility, this chance. Berardi has the name this every year with the rumors Berardi with Juventus every year, but in this moment, no, he's very cold as the track to follow, in my
There
opinion.
you go. Track's cold. Okay. I've
Track's
got
cold.
one in the fullbacks there because this was one that excited Juventini earlier on as a good target for us was Ivan Fresneda. The rumors recently say that he's back in our sights. Is there any truth to that, Mirko?
There was between December and January, okay, there was two meetings between Juventus and the entourage of Fresneda. This moment could be again the rumors about Juventus. I know that Fresneda, the first team for him are Barcelona, but in this moment Barcelona have many problems, and the rumors talk about Milan, about Real Madrid, about Barcelona, about Juventus, about Borussia Dortmund. Juventus are seeing in this moment not hot for him.
Yeah, so nothing on this new news about Fresneda. Okay, we got some questions here asking about Nonje, but let's see who we know. Not just Nonje going to the U.S. For the tour. Who else is going to be there? Yildiz, will he be there? We know Houston. Is Houston going to be there on the U.S. tour?
Yildiz, every these players have not the communication officially from Juventus today. But it's very great chance for Keenan, for Dean, for Joseph to join with Juventus and to begin the first part of season with the first team. It's very great chance.
Perfect. All right. There were rumors, Paul Pogba and Saudi offers and whatnot. Was there actually any offers coming in for Pogba?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
There we go.
Bullshit because Saudi Arabia's clubs for many players, for many coaches. I think Mourinho, I think Allegri, I think 300 or 400 players showed interest and make a rich contract. But for Pogba, no. Nothing of concrete, and his entourage to tell me don't follow these tracks.
There you go.
For me, it's very bullshit.
There you go. And
but it's very bullshit. I want to say this. It's very bullshit about Pogba. Pogba don't want. Sorry. Pogba want to stay in Juventus and don't value any other offer. This is bullshit, okay? Bullshit not about the possible offers from Arabia. That's not. But it's very bullshit when you heard the possible think of Pogba then values another offers. No. Absolutely.
There we go. Last one, Miretti. Is
Ah,
Miretti gonna head out on a loan, or is he gonna be sold? What's the deal with Miretti?
Juventus today Juventus don't make the right decision for every for many young players like Miretti. I know that Salernitana has shown many interest for him for another young of first team, like for example Nicolussi Caviglia or Ranocchia. Ranocchia likes to Empoli, Udinese, Sassuolo, Salernitana, and other clubs. For Miretti, Allegri want to stay him, but I think the numbers of midfield in this moment, I think Rovella, okay, I think Nicolò Fagioli, I think Paul Pogba, I think Manuel Locatelli, I think 2 or 3 players, no? Okay, midfield, and there are Weston McKennie, Dennis Zakaria, and Arthur Melo. Is very rich, okay,
Yeah.
for this rule of part of field, and in my opinion could be go on loan or Genoa or Salernitana. For me, the concrete possibility are the Salernitana in this moment. I don't know if Juventus value the possible option to buy, no? Like the formula, like done, for example, Ranocchia with Monza or Nicolussi Caviglia, like the same Salernitana.
Yeah.
But surely could be a real chance that Miretti could be join on loan or Salernitana or Genoa or in other clubs.
Okay. Okay. So a serious chance that Miretti could be joining another club there.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Last question, last one, because I know we're out of
Last.
time here with
Okay,
you,
last.
Mirko. My last one is today I was reading that this will be kind of do or die season for Max Allegri and whatnot. I know when you and I were talking on WhatsApp there maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was asking you about the situation with management and was there a divide there? And you said it reminded you a lot about 2019 when we first kind of
Yes,
separated with
yes.
Max and whatnot. I just want to get your thoughts if what things are like, what you're kind of hearing there in behind the scenes with management, and do you think there's going to be a very short leash with Max Allegri this season if things don't go well? Could we maybe see something happen mid-season or whatever if he doesn't get things right?
I can confirm every single words that I saw you in last May and the beginning of June, because in that month I heard I have the feelings about the possible exit of Allegri at Juventus, and my source don't show in that moment the same sicurezza come si dice, sicurezza, the same confirmation, okay, from today is 101% of Allegri. Last month no, because Juventus are searched 2 or 3 coached, no, for the squad. I thought Palladino, I thought Thiago Motta, I thought Igor Tudor, and if Juventus were searched the new coach, my idea, okay, was maybe Juventus want to change his coach, but in management the strong ideas, okay, was to stay Allegri in this role, and I knew that in first days of June one of the major property of Juventus, I thought John Elkann, but was Maurizio Scannavino. Maurizio Scannavino talked about Sky Sport and confirmed Massimiliano Allegri. Before, after the voice, the rumors about Saudi Arabia, about every other rumors and nothing. Okay, because Massimiliano Allegri from 7th or 8th June, when Scanavino talked with Sky Sport, Massimiliano Allegri to stay in Juventus confirmed.
Yeah.
Enough. Mm.
All right. All right, there you have it. There you have it. So there was some disarray behind the scenes earlier. Now everybody is
And
on the same page.
I had the last thing. I had the last thing. In Juventus, at Juventus, nobody denies the rumors about at the end of May and to begin the June about the new coach. Nothing can deny these rumors in that days. Okay, from the first day, the after first days in June, the situation is completely changed.
Yeah.
Allegri stay in Juventus.
Yeah.
Totally confirmed.
There you go. There you go. So the disarray that was once there is gone. Everybody is on the same page and looking to move forward. Mirko, I know that wraps up our time here today with you. Okay. Thank you again, as always. It's always a pleasure having you on. Okay. And yeah, I look forward to the next time, my friend. Enjoy the interview you have coming up. Okay. And then you can find out on David for us as well. And I look forward to all the great work that you do, all the interviews and everything. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks,
And
mate.
it's always a
Thanks,
pleasure.
mate. Thanks, mate. I thank you because for me it's the great chance to speak my horrible English. I speak my horrible English maybe 2 or 3 times a month, only when I interview former players of Juventus that not Italians. But this for me is a very, very real chance, and I thank you, all Juvecast, all you supporters of broadcast of channels that for 6:30 p.m. See my big face. Nah, it's crazy for me. It's very, very crazy, and I I I want to love you and all you, every single person that followed this live. I want to love. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. Like I said, for me, yeah, and the West Coasters that are with me, 5:30 now 6:30 a.m. The East Coasters 8:30 a.m. as well. But they all appreciate you. You always worry about your English, and every time you come here, you do fantastic, my friend. Stop worrying about it, okay? Don't worry about it.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Many thanks again, Berto, and see you soon. See you soon.
Absolutely.
Grazie mille a voi. Grazie
We'll
mille a
do
voi.
it again. Ciao,
It was a
Mirko.
great pleasure. Ciao.
Grazie.
Ciao, ciao.
Grazie. Now, everybody, we will continue on with, yeah, we'll just continue kind of recapping. If you guys have anything, you might have tuned in a little bit through this, whatever. Mirko's just fantastic, okay? And really a lot of insight there. I tried to touch on absolutely everything that was coming in through Twitter messages, through DMs. Hey, talk to Mirko about this or whatnot. But it's a lot of how we feel right now, everybody. And that's that one of the things he said with the big key players, everybody is kind of in play right now if the right offer comes in. So, hey, time will tell. And one of the biggest things he says that we can all see, and this is why every Mercato season people say, well, don't buy into this, don't buy into that. It could change like that. So Mirko had a lot of insight with that, and he says right as of now there is nothing with Rovella, being included there, but he goes absolutely it could happen, and those rumors are floating around. But he did say Max Allegri wants Rovella to stay. So a lot of the doubts that I'm seeing out there from Juventini are that Allegri doesn't want Rovella. He will sacrifice Rovella for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. So very interesting that Mirko says Allegri wants Rovella to stay. That was one of the key things that I took from that. I also just have this feeling when we're talking about Rovella. I mean, if you look at the deal that was rumored, let's say it was true. It was Pellegrini, Rovella, and you'd still be paying a good amount, like 20 for Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. So all of a sudden, what does that mean for Rovella's value? That he's just shy or around 10 million euros as a part of this deal to bring in Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. He's already surpassed that in standalone value if we were to move him. And the proof is right there in front of us if we're looking at Parisi, who Empoli wants 12 to 15, and Home is another target who's around the same range. Well, right there, it's just not a good deal. And I don't believe it, that Giuntoli would do something like this on a player who is in his last year of contract, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Lazio has no leverage. So for me, I'm not actually concerned about Rovella being used in this deal. And I absolutely wouldn't do it because of the fact Lazio can't afford to essentially let this deal go beyond the summer. Okay, so it's just not going to happen. Like, they have to get something. Otherwise, we can go in January and give him like 8 million or 10 million, whatever, or just wait for him on a free. But to sacrifice a guy with the amount of potential of Rovella just to get a guy that's in his last year of contract that isn't necessarily a massive need for Juventus right now, I can't see Giuntoli doing that. I absolutely cannot see that happening. The Romelu Lukaku and the Dybala rumors for everybody. Summing it up real quick with Romeo soundbite.
That's a completely bullshit.
It's a completely bullshit, as according to Mirko there and everything, okay? In terms of what he thought about Giuntoli, exactly how we all feel. This was the top guy in his field available right now, okay? And Juve went out and got him. Massive. This could be a big, big piece of the turning point for Juventus. And De Winter, he says De Winter has a good chance of being with our team next season. That's great. Bonucci. So the Bonucci one is interesting. Mirko says very much a situation worth monitoring. Juventus essentially let Bonucci know that he can go ahead and look at interest from other teams. Okay, so now we just wait and see if he could find any potential purchasers or whatnot to make a move. But that's where it stands with Bonucci. As far as our center backs, a left center back and everything, Mirko said, unless somebody leaves, nobody's coming in. So we just got to wait and see on that one, everybody. What else? The young guys. Yildiz. He says Yildiz is untouchable for Juventus. He named 4 teams that were interested. As far as the offer from Fenerbahce, he could not confirm the offer. However, he said Juve is zero interest in selling him, and they shut down all the interest immediately. Yildiz will be on the U.S. tour. I am pretty pumped to see him. I'll be in Santa Clara. Reminder, everybody, and for those of you who've already reached out to me, I'll be able to provide with you, and I already have to some. If you're looking to make your trip extra special, or while you're checking out the U.S. tour, I could tell you where the teams are staying, so you could try to hopefully get some photos, whatever, and meet some of the guys, because in Orlando and Santa Clara, they may have just an open practice the day before the games, but those are also subject to change and go away. It might just be the game, but I know where they're staying in each city. LA is where they'll be based for 7 days. I can tell you exactly where they're staying, and I can also confirm for you there is open training session for fan club members. It is crucial you are a Juventus official fan club member, and there will be a private event in Los Angeles. Last year when I went, it was the interview with Del Piero and Chiellini, which I shared on a video here, okay? Now, as far as Houston Houston has a good shot of being on that U.S. tour as well. Look for him. And what else? Parisi. So the Parisi deal. Everybody wants to know about Parisi. Mirko had a good discussion about that and some good insight. And he said Juve is interested. They were interested. Nothing concrete he could see from Fiorentina, but they are probably going to throw out an offer. There has been no offer from Juventus yet because their focus right now is selling the dead weight. McKennie, Zaccaria, and Artur. Call them dead weight because they have no actual future at Juventus. It has already been decided that Juve will not be doing anything with them in-house, so we got to move them. That is top priority right now, okay? So we will see what develops, but some interesting stuff. Lukaku and Berardi, nothing there. Ranocchia sale could be happening, and Miretti could be moving away from Juventus, and right now it's open from loan and even sale. So we'll see what happens. Mirko's an absolute beauty. I hope you all enjoyed the live session today, okay? I am working with Romeo Agresti. We'll get Romeo Agresti's insights. And guys, I have something big coming up in about 3 weeks' time. We're going to be able to provide you with something really, really cool and exclusive to the AJC. And it's going to be a big opportunity for us anyways as far as interviews go, and very, very high profile guy. And then again, waiting for some final details. We're about 12 days potentially from an absolutely massive announcement should it go down. So all of you supporters, fingers crossed, okay? Just keep praying. You don't know what you're praying for right now, but I've been praying ever since I heard about the opportunity that could present itself for us in mid-October, all right? But it's great stuff. And hey, you guys are fantastic live. I hope I try to get to all of your questions in here with Mirko and whatnot. I had some already pre-planned that I knew was going to be common, but I loved what I saw about all the stuff off the cuff there that isn't really floating around there. Mirko is fantastic. Anthony wants to talk about Spalletti. So I'm going to share the story again so that you all kind of know. This is how it went down. So my source here that I picked up over the past couple months, who's been very, very strong. We're talking about the only real miss he's had was that he would bet. And he said, I would bet my house that there was going to be a coaching change. Mirko today said it was looking that way. It was intense. It was like 2019 all over again. So he backed it. Whenever my guy made a claim, he got it wrong. But everything else, he's been very accurate. He's at like 7 or 8 out of 10 over the past month and a half. Very, very solid. And before some of these big guys come in. But what he told me was this. He was talking with a high-profile manager. All right, a very, very high-profile manager. I cannot share the names, and you know, there's people that fight me on this, but if I share the names, I lose the source, so it just can't happen. Okay, but I'm telling you, a massive, high-profile manager, and he just seemingly said when they came up on the topic of Juventus, okay, and when they did that, it was brought up. Oh, what about the position, whatnot? And it almost in kind of joking, whatnot. Hey, he said it's already done. This is the high-profile manager speak. It's already done. My source said, what do you mean? What do you mean it's already done? Well, it's done. After Allegri, it will be Spalletti. So, does he know something on the inside with him? Quite possible. Is he just thinking it's his hunch? Quite possible as well. But that's where it all stems from, and that's where it comes from, all right? But there you go. We wrapped up with Mirko. You guys in the live chat, amazing. And again, all this stuff that we have coming up, okay? All this stuff that we have coming up in terms of potential interviews and big events and whatnot could not have happened without the massive amount of support that we receive out there. And I see it all the time on social media when people are saying, drop your favorite content creators, whatever, and we get thrown out there and get the shout outs. And you guys sharing content is massive, but all the support never goes unappreciated, okay? And we've got some cool giveaways coming out very, very soon. I'll have another jersey giveaway as I am getting prepared to start cutting into the 10 jerseys, okay? Because I'm a man of my word. I did not believe Allegri would still be around. 10 jerseys. We're going to give away 10 23-24 kits, okay? And I've got some fandomculture.ca kits going away as well. So we're going to have a lot of giveaways and going on, all right? So everybody, thank you again for all the support. And we always like to show the love in return, and that's why we do these giveaways. And I'm keep pushing. I keep grinding to try and get some top guests and everything and interviews and exclusive stuff. And that can't be done without the help from all the official fan clubs out there too, especially in North America. So us becoming the official voice and channel of North America is, again, thank you to all of you and your support and just putting out the word for us. So it's massive, and I look forward to this year and what we're going to be able to do, and I look forward to the revenge tour for Juventus, all right? It's going to be starting very, very soon. Thank you again, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left with it. I'll be back tomorrow with another daily update video, okay? As always, no matter what, fino alla fine, Forza Juventus. Today, we also remember the glory of 2006 with the Azzurri winning the World Cup, and, of course, Gianluca Vialli's birthday. All right, the first one that we celebrate where he is up above. Gone, but never forgotten, Capitano. All right, auguri. Ciao tutti. We'll talk real soon. Take care.
Yeah.